Chop it up Friday, y'all. What's happening, man? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee. It's your boy Ruck. My boy Turn is in the building today, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, it's Friday. Man, we're starting with Tennessee basketball and the absolute beatdown with a McNeese State. How we gonna look forward to next week against EKU? A lot of things to talk about as far as this basketball team is concerned. Transfer portal season. The portal opens on December 5th. We already have guys on our roster who are saying, I'm outie. We'll talk about that. Are you worried about that? We'll see. What can the portal do for us this year? I mean, Josh Heupel is a
Facts.
monster when it comes to finding guys that fit into this system. Is it a win or is it a loss? Championship weekend, my goodness, so much going on between tonight and Saturday, man. I'm anxious to see some of these games. We'll talk about what we think. What games are we looking most forward to? And is there any chance for Tennessee to sneak in there? Biggest news of the week so far is the Rose Bowl finally agrees that there's going to be a 12-team playoff, man. So 2 years, it's finna be
Finally.
banana.
Finally.
Does Tennessee still have a shot at the Orange Bowl, or are all of these rumors actually true? Hey, y'all, it's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Let's go.
To Northander, sets the race onto the field. The Vols will be boring the giant sea that stretches from that north inbound on a cold day, becoming Lando as the Big Orange sets the race on the Shield Buskins Field, ladies and gentlemen, and wherever you are.
Yo, welcome to Chop It Up Friday, my fam. Oh man, loaded show today, but it's good to have my bro Turner back, man. Turner, what's
back.
good?
Man, we here. We back.
The brother can breathe.
Mucin XD has saved my life, man. I'll tell everybody that.
Hey, yo, listen. If you ever feeling like you got the flu or you got something wild, Mucin XD, that's what you need to do.
That's it.
Period.
That's it. That's all
Nothing
you need
else.
to
do. Mucin XD and fluids. You hear me?
That's it.
Oh man, dude, it's been a great week so far, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. I feel like all week it's been a really good week. Seeing everybody comment, everybody showing love to Turn, man. Trying to send them prayers his way. I'm sure he felt that, man. Because I mean, when I talked to this dude 2 days ago, I was like, oh, he ain't gonna make it. I was like, this dude ain't gonna make it, man. But we here, man, and it's Chop It Up Friday. We're gonna dive straight in, man. Tennessee basketball has a absolute beat down. I mean, absolute beat down on McNeese State, 76-40. And it's one of those things where I'm always worried about this team coming back after a tournament like the Battle for Atlantis. I mean, you go down there and you beat USC, you beat Butler, and then you beat the number 3 team in the country in Kansas, and you make Kansas look like I mean, you make Kansas look like extra beatable.
Holding them to 45 points.
I mean, well, I think they had 50. I think the final was 64-50.
Butler?
Oh, no. Kansas.
Sorry,
now,
Kansas.
yeah.
Oh,
50. They locked Butler. Oh, yeah.
Butler.
They had Butler locked down. So, but like the thing that always happens with this team is they go and do something like that, and you're like, they back. Rick's done it again, and then they lose to Colorado, and you're like, you're scratching your head, but then they come home after a tournament like that, and normally a game like this gives us fits, man, just because we play down the competitions. But I think that tournament may have done something in the mindset of this team, because Santi 16 has he found his groove back? I mean, Zakai Ziegler is not turning the basketball over like he was earlier this season. I mean, bro, we're 8 games in. Like, it's no longer the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you might disagree with me on this. I don't know. I think Phillips is starting to be that guy.
I hope so. Man.
I think he's eventually going to turn into that guy that can just take over and get a bucket when it's needed.
Man, he's so dynamic, bro, because he's young. He his IQ of the game is what is so like amazing about him.
Mhm.
He can catch the ball at the top of the key. He can dribble the ball up the floor. He even got a post game. I mean, at the size he is, he's a 3-level scorer. So it really just all depends on, is there going to become a point, and like you're saying, is there going to become a point where the offense is ran through Julian Phillips?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, he showed me in the Bahamas that he can literally go get a bucket when he wants to.
Yeah. And I think Vescovi just needs to keep shooting, man,
Yeah.
because he can miss. He's that guy. He can miss 6 in a row, but then hit the next 10.
Yeah, that is true too.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Or you can hit the first 5 and miss the last 10.
Yeah. No, that's true too. And I mean, you look at this Tennessee team this Wednesday, they still only shot 42%, which is still better. And they shot 37% from three, which we're still living and dying by the three, bro. We shot 29 threes on Wednesday.
Yeah, 11 for 29.
Like, I mean, like, why? Why are we shooting so many threes? And this is the biggest Rick Barnes team I've ever seen. Like, is it that the guys are big, but they're not skilled like Grant Williams was? And I don't know. I don't know. Comboine's coming around for me though. I mean,
He
all
is.
starters, man. The starters on Wednesday, everybody was in double figures except one person. I can't remember who it was.
Euros.
Yeah,
Euros.
Euros. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, if they do that, ain't nobody gonna beat us. Seriously, I'm dead serious.
Yeah. Man, I
So,
think Adu could score a lot more than he does.
dude,
I really do.
Adu, bruh. I like Jonas Adu, bruh.
I do too.
I like
I
the
do too.
way he's so athletic at 7'1" that, like, don't try to score on him. It's getting blocked. Period.
Yeah.
You
He's
not
got a 3.
scoring on him.
He's low key got his 3 ball too.
Well, I don't know where that came from. He got a little
Yeah.
jumper on him. Yeah, and dude, he runs the floor. He plays great defense, and he will dunk on you as well.
Yeah.
When he dunked on dude on that putback against Kansas, bro, I was
Yeah.
like, oh my! I said, yeah, he nasty. He nasty. Jonas
He's
nasty. Oh man. Well, Tennessee basketball, man. They looking forward to next Wednesday playing McNeese State. I don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't know. I feel like they actually have a game. It looks like against Alcorn on December 4th. So I believe that's Sunday. So 5 o'clock. So we'll see. It's on SEC Network Plus, so ESPN Plus. If you don't have the ESPN app and you do not have the ESPN Plus subscription, it's like $5 a month. Just go grab it, man. You can watch the boys play Sunday and Wednesday. So, man, bro, let's dive into some Tennessee football talk. The transfer portal is wide open. It opens officially on Monday, but you are beginning to see players from across the nation begin to declare that they are going to hit the portal. We already have 5: Jimmy Callaway, Jimmy Holiday, Laneith Whitehead, Justin Williams Thomas, and Miles Campbell. Are you worried about this? Like, do those 5 names make you worried of what's to come, or does it kind of give you excitement in the sense of they're just clearing way for what could be in the portal for us?
I don't think we're losing. I mean, it don't bother me at all. I mean, I like those guys. Nothing against those guys, but I think, Justin Williams Thomas realized this year, like, well, I mean, number one, I don't know if the offense was a fit for him. And number 2, it's like, man, Jabari and Jalen Wright, they got another year. Sampson's in front of me. Sampson's going to be a dog. So I'm like, man, if I
Think about this. Justin Williams Thomas got here in January.
yeah.
Dylan Sampson got here in June and passed you up.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Yeah. I just don't think it was a good fit. I really don't.
I guess not. And it's kind of a blessing and a curse, right? Because Justin Williams Thomas is a good dude. Like you can just tell. Like when he would hop on Instagram Live with Jack Luttrell and all of these
Yeah,
guys, you could just tell like he was a good kid. His family raised him well. And so you just hate to see it's that's the bless like that's the curse side of the portal is like you just hate to see a good guy go, but the blessing on his side is he can have a fresh start.
right.
So when you look at it that way, you can only be happy for the kid, but at the same time, you're like, dang man, I don't want you to bounce. I mean, we knew Jimmy Callaway was gone after he threw that punch against freaking Akron.
Facts.
Stupid, man. And dude, he's gonna be watch, bro. I'm telling you. I don't think any of these guys, really, except for Jay Will, in my opinion, I don't think any of these guys transfer to a Power Five school and play. They may transfer to a Power Five school and be on the team, but
Hmm.
I don't think if any of these guys want to play Division One football, they are not going to transfer to a Power Five school and play. They're gonna go to like um Akron, Georgia
Yeah,
State,
yeah,
like something like that. And if you do go to a Power Five school, it's not going to be like your Clemson or your North Carolina is up there now. So like you can't really call
yeah.
North Carolina a chump team anymore. Like I mean, I don't know. I wish these guys the best. The one person that I am the most intrigued about, really, too, is I don't understand why Laneith Whitehead is leaving. He was injured all year, and he played last year. Like he
I,
played.
I honestly think because he knew that if he ain't gonna play.
Yeah.
I really do think that, man.
I mean, I'm with you, man. I don't know if he was gonna play, but it still hurts. It's Laneith, bro. Like he Memphis boy. It just sucks. But
Yeah,
I mean, the other guy, man, that I'm just the most upset about is Jay Will. Like, well, not Jay Will. Sorry, is Miles Campbell.
Miles Campbell.
It never clicked for him, bro. I mean, I
No,
can remember watching Miles, and y'all remind yourself. I mean, I'm a season ticket holder, so is Turner. I'm the guy that has to be in there when the clock says 60 minutes because I want to see who's out there warming up, who's not.
facts,
And
facts.
Miles Campbell was dropping the balls in warm-ups, bro.
Yeah, he was.
I was just like, this dude was supposed to be like it.
Yeah,
And it never translated for him. And sometimes it happens like that. And it's frustrating, it's saddening. But let's look at the other side of this turn.
well,
With
on the tight end thing with Miles Campbell, I think
yeah,
one of the other reasons he left,
what was
if
that?
you want my honest, because that offer. Do you see who that tight end that we offered?
Who? Oh, the dude that's in the portal right now?
Tight end Kyle Morlock.
Oh.
He's he plays at a D2. Okay, All American.
Yeah.
6'7", 250. Okay, so he's a big old dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. Come on, Kyle.
He's got offers from Tennessee, LSU, Oklahoma, Tulane, Florida State, Liberty, Pitt, North Carolina State, Missouri, Georgia Southern, and Sam Houston. So he's got some big schools. But he's coming to Tennessee. He's coming to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But I seen 6'7", 250. I'm like, he's tall, and he's big, but he's not like
Fat.
big.
Yeah. He almost probably like Jacob Warren.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little slender. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hate it for him, but you look at the other side of the portal. What Josh Heupel finna do in this portal, dog? Because I already know.
There's some people that hit the portal that I'm like,
Trayshawn Holden, Alabama receiver, hit the portal.
What about Smoke from Kentucky?
Yeah, hey, come on, homie. Come on. He didn't play much. I don't know what happened this year.
No.
He played a lot against us last year.
Yeah, he did pretty good against us last year.
Scored the first touchdown against us last year.
Yeah.
I will never forget Kavasier Smoke, number 0. He was nice.
Yeah.
But we already got the decommit from them to commit to Tennessee. He's a running back.
Yep.
And so it's just, I know when you look at the team, bro, and how we're lined up, from your point of view, what do you believe Tennessee needs from the portal this year? Like I've been trying to think, and the only positions that I'm seeing, hey, we could use somebody in the portal, 100% anywhere on defense, especially linebacker right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
think if my senses are right, Josh Heupel's gonna go get him another quarterback.
I could see that.
You're bro. If he doesn't, it's gonna be Joe, Taven, and Nico. You've got a senior, a super senior, and then a sophomore and a true freshman.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't think. I can't see it. I can't see him not trying to go get a junior or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I had the roster pulled up right now. I want to say maybe go out and get a receiver, but
I
man,
think you might need one or two. I really do though, because dude, if Hyatt leaves, you need a receiver.
yeah,
I saw on a
yeah,
big board that Hyatt was number 19 off
I
the
seen
board.
that too. He's higher than Tillman right now.
And so if that is a big board, it's just one that's hypothetical, but we know, man. We know after a year like this, Jalen Hyatt, you would be unbelievably crazy to not leave. And I hate that.
Yeah,
But yeah, you got to go get that bread, dog.
man. I like you said, anywhere on defense. I mean, secondary linebackers.
Yeah,
Maybe a receiver. I would say tight end, especially with
yeah,
Miles Campbell gone, and but we offered that D2 guy.
yeah. And the thing about it is, Miles Campbell's gone, dude. They got only one dude on the roster. I think it's Solomon.
Yeah,
And so you got one scholarship tight end on the roster, bro. If you are a tight end in the portal, I don't understand. I mean, there's a no-brainer there. You work hard, you're gonna play.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I say receiver. I'm looking on the thing. I mean, you got Walker Merrill coming back. And you got some of these freshmen that, didn't get much playing time this year that got some high praise in camp.
K Webb, Chaz Nimrod.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, but I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Nah, it wouldn't hurt at all.
I mean, you're gonna have Ramel, Brew, and Squirrel. That's probably your starting three. I mean, I'm cool. I mean, I
It
don't know,
feels
man.
different. It feels
It is
different, but
it
I
is
like it.
it's so up and down though. If I'm a recruit in the portal, like I've entered the portal because I'm looking at Tennessee and I'm like, man, once they got their starting three, they got their starting three. Like they don't rotate much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I really think that is because of production, though, man. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
do. Like, earlier in the year, I'm not sure Squirrel would have helped us. Like, here's the
Right.
thing: did playing 3 help us against Georgia? No.
Right.
Like, nothing helped then. So it's like, if dudes can actually come in and work, they gonna
Yeah.
play. Why do you think? I mean, yes, there's some injuries that happen towards the back half of the year, but Squirrel obviously has been working.
Yeah. 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 I mean,
So I mean,
you know what I'm honestly excited to see. I'm honestly nothing against these guys, but I'm ready to see a team full of Josh Heupel recruits.
we're 2 years away.
Man, because I'm looking on the roster and man, like we've got some. I mean, there could be some dudes that even on defense, Joshua Joseph's played a lot this year.
James Pierce is who I'm looking forward to, man, and Tyree West.
Tyree West. I mean,
Yeah, Tyree gonna be nasty, bro. He gonna be
yeah.
nasty. There's a lot to look forward to when it comes to this team, and I feel like Hype's gonna do what he's gonna do. This portal is gonna be important, and I'm excited to see what happens there, man. It's
I am
gonna
too
be
because even in the portal, like in the past, like I don't know, I feel like getting Brew McCoy was a big deal in my opinion. How we got Brew McCoy because I mean,
yeah.
if I'm an outsider looking in like Brew McCoy, I'm like, man, Tennessee is at the rock bottom right now. brand new coach, and then after a year like this year, you can reach out to a receiver, and you ain't got to say nothing. You just say, Jalen
What's
Hurts.
up? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, you ain't got to say nothing. You just say Tennessee football. That's all you got to say.
That's all you gotta say. What's up, y'all, man? It's a great time to take our break, man, and just thank you guys for the love and support. Like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. Hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. Download the podcast if you're on Anchor, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. Major shout out to the family over at Tennessee Sporting Goods, located in the heart of Knoxville, Tennessee, in Fountain City. Go by their shop, man, 4817 North Broadway. Give them a call, 865-688-5454. They are the sole provider of all straight up Tennessee merch, man. So hats, shirts, hoodies, man. We got a new merch drop coming. So all the things you've seen are going to be live. They're going to be in store. If you're in Knoxville, man, just stop by Tennessee Sporting Goods, pick you up a hoodie, pick you up a tee, and then let them know it's straight up Tennessee, baby. Shout out to my man Taylor, Jared, Melody. They will take great care of you. Anything you're looking for when it comes to merchandise, sports accessories, Letterman's jackets, uniforms, they are the team that can get it done for you. Just give them a call again at 865-688-5454. Give them a call, y'all. They are the best, and we are so appreciative of them. And like I said, man, some of the items we have are in store. What are you doing?
Facts.
Just go pick it up.
Facts.
Turn championship weekend, baby. We ain't playing for it. We should be.
How about this? How about this news? I think this hurts bad. Bad.
What's up?
Even in the conference championship, I mean, you might be like, no, they ain't that good. But let's see here. Let me pull it up. USC and Utah is tonight, correct?
Correct. 8 p.m. Eastern, baby.
Talking about that one, that's going to be tough. I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, Utah's beat them, and I think they can beat them again.
I do too. I just hate the college football playoff. Really doesn't make much sense to me. Especially you did the show. I was sick, but us being at 7. But anyways,
yeah.
Gosh, why can't I think of it? Who's Michigan play?
Michigan plays Purdue.
Blake Corum is out.
Yeah, for the rest of the year.
I don't think they're much without him, man. He was their offense. I'm not saying that they're not good without him, but he was their offense, man.
He was, man. He was.
I think it'll be tough.
I mean, the Kansas State TCU game, who you picking?
Kansas State.
Because you want TCU to lose?
No, I just think Kansas State's playing really good football right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think TCU's playing good football right now too, but
yeah. Sun Belt Championship. That doesn't matter to the CFP, but man, I just want to run through them all. Coastal Carolina at Troy. Troy's playing really good right now, by the way.
Yeah.
But Coastal Carolina, man, that offense is nasty. So you just never know. You never know. I'm going with Troy, but
yeah, I am too.
UCF at Tulane.
Tulane's playing really good football, man. I'm gonna give it to Tulane.
Dude, if we had to play Tulane, we'll talk about that in just a second. I'm sorry. And then obviously we're all picking Georgia, correct?
Yes.
Again, though, it's another thing. They're saying Georgia's a 3-score favorite, bro. 3 scores.
It all depends what LSU team shows up. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I seen their offense though, bro. And I seen Georgia's defense though, bro.
That's facts.
That's the difference to me. It's like LSU's offense is not good. Like, let's just call it for what it is. It's not good.
Yeah.
They got a quarterback that can run, right?
Yeah.
You think Georgia? You really think Georgia can't stop him? Let's be real.
Georgia don't miss tackles. I'm just
They
being
don't miss
honest.
tackles, bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Georgia's gonna have to play the worst game of the year for them. Man, when you look at this weekend, though, bro, we just went through those games. The game that I am the most intrigued about, though, for real, Michigan, Purdue, and USC, Utah. Those two, bro, I don't care about the TCU game near as much because TCU finds a way to win. And they've proven that. And I have to give respect and credit where it's due. They've found ways to win all year long.
If you want my honest opinion on the big conference championships, I'm just going to run down them real quick. Utah, USC. I'm going to pick Utah. Kansas State, TCU. I'm going to go TCU. I think I'm going to change it. They got some momentum. I think TCU wins. Georgia over LSU. Tulane over UCF. I think Purdue shocks the world. Call me crazy. I do. I think Purdue shocks the world and beats Michigan.
Dude, that would blow everything up.
And I think North Carolina beats Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson's not been playing well right now. It's been really weird.
How Clemson is 9 amazes me.
The name, they've earned the respect since the playoffs
Literally.
started. Like,
I mean,
they've been in it. So
it's
that's
like
why
Alabama at number 6. I mean, we beat them in every aspect of what the daggum college football committee looks for. But they got an A, the Alabama name. Let's put them at 6.
Yeah. Stupid. Well, this ain't gonna happen in the future, man, because the Rose Bowl agreement has now placed the college football playoff to 12 teams in 2024, man. This is monumental, bro. This is gigantic, bro, for what the scope of college football.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee would be playing Kansas State at some point in the next couple of weeks if that was what was happening this year. And you know, I got to thinking, I was like, why were they waiting so long to confirm this? And the more you look at it, it makes sense. You know, these New Year's 6 bowl games, right? There are 6 of them, right? Which means those are 12 teams.
Yeah.
What they were doing is it looks like to me the way that this thing is going to roll out, and I could be wrong. The first week, the higher seed is going to get a home game.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next week, that is when they will then hit the bowl games, like Rose Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Orange Bowl, right? And I was wondering, I was like, why is this taking so long for the Rose Bowl to commit? And here's the thing that I think it is, Term. We know those 6 bowl games get the best 12 teams of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get, and they know for a fact that they're going to get the best teams in that bowl game, which brings revenue. And honestly, it brings more excitement to that specific game.
Yeah.
I think they had to sit and really talk about, are we okay with maybe if like number 12 beats number 6, are we okay with a not as big school upsetting a team in the first round, and then we're having to technically maybe lose money because they're not going to travel like we know a Tennessee, Alabama, Clemson, Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so I think it was a money thing, because I'm wondering why it took forever for this to finally just to be like, yes, this is what we're doing. And I guarantee you that's the reason is they were like, they have to just be okay if an upset happens, that, hey, the money, the revenue, the game may not be as good as if it were the standard way.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot that goes into a 12 team college football playoff. Like it's a lot different than basketball. You know, basketball, you play the same place, you can just pop off one game after the other, you know. And you know, like if Tennessee's in it, you know, like you buy a ticket, well, you don't just buy a ticket for Tennessee, you're buying a ticket for that whole day. So you get to watch the games the whole day.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I'm excited about it. I want to see. I think this gives teams who think they've always deserved a chance, and I think you're going to see these teams. I don't know, man. I think teams can upset big teams, but at the same time, I'm like, man, we've seen these 12-0 Cincinnati's come in here. We've seen them try to think that they can compete, and they absolutely get dog stomped.
Dogs stomped. You know, somebody said this. Greg Sankey, somebody asked him the question, how many SEC teams are going to be in the top 12? He said, we'll cap it at 7.
In fact, it's no joke, though.
If you telling me we get 7 teams in the playoff, you think the SEC ain't winning this dump? You done lost your mind. SEC winning that John, bro.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, I think a low-tier SEC team has a better chance of upsetting a higher seed than a low-tier team. Not necessarily a low-tier team, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But just because they got dudes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the dudes are different for sure. So this changes college football, man. Yeah. This completely changes college football, and I'm excited to see what this thing looks like here in a couple years, man. I know you've been hearing the rumors, man. We turning the corner on this show. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. We know we've heard the rumors about Tennessee somehow getting robbed of the Orange Bowl. Man, what in the world is happening? Like how? How? I have no idea. You already took the playoff from us. How can you take this from us?
I'm with you. I have
like who else? I mean, who else are they gonna put there?
I don't know, man. We always get screwed when it comes to this. It never fails.
Never fails.
Never freaking fails.
Never fails. Tennessee should be playing in the Orange Bowl at the least. Period. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, chop it up Friday. It's a wrap, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Again, man, like, comment, sub, download the podcast if you're listening on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or Anchor, YouTube. Y'all know what to do, man. Comment, like this thing up. We cannot wait for this week, man. It's a huge week. A lot of things. Tonight, big games. Tomorrow, big games. And we'll be back on Monday, man, chopping it up. So we'll have our morning show on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, baby. We back. Hey. For my boy Turn. It's your boy Ruck, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you on Monday.